Good Earth Diaries 5, are we on now? I chose this spot because of the beautiful white hawthorn that's out at the moment. It seems to be, I don't know about you guys, but it seems to be extra stunning this year. Extra white, fully in bloom. And hawthorn, the tree hawthorn, or the folklore and the medicine behind hawthorn is to do with the heart, so heart health and heart healing medicine. Which we could probably all do with as individuals with COVID. As a society, may just help our heart, collective heart healing. Another reason we're in these particular fields, the road at the back is where I take my son to school, and I was particularly poorly. I don't know, and sort of post-viral fatigue, long COVID stuff, whatever you want to call it. I was really sick, and he said I needed to stand in this field for my healing. I can't remember the words, but whether I needed to stand in the fields and be healed, or whether I'd be healed when I was standing in these fields. And it's easy to dismiss when children say fantastical things without maybe just having a thought about like where the sourcing their fantasy from. It's obviously not part of that rational, logical, functioning part of the brain that we're sort of entrenched in. So all sorts of reasons it's good to listen to our kids when they come up with almost naive ways of looking at the world. Anyway, here I am in that field. I drove past it most days, taking them to school, and just kind of, I don't know, I guess occasionally I'll glance over and wonder what that's all about. How could that possibly contribute to my healing? I've also got no real business being in this field. It's a lovely little meadow, but it's not, for me, it's not next to my house. My house is a little way further down, so I don't come through here. But today I've come on that road on my bicycle, and I started collecting compost, coffee grounds and kitchen scraps from the local cafe, which is on this road. So now this is part of my route, and now I can jump off the bike and come into this field. It feels it's part of my journey now. You'll find some backfill to my story, because I don't necessarily want to repeat it all on YouTube, on video. I mean, I could probably touch on bits and pieces, but if you want a more cohesive story, then if I'm writing over at Substack, I write sort of creative pieces and hopefully quite open pieces on my journey and being sick and parenthood and just being a human. Maybe the confusing second part of our life where the rules we once lived by no longer make any sense. You know, the first half of our life we're just putting our stamp on the world, aren't we? Where I don't know, if you're a climber, you're out bagging peaks. If you're a business person, you're out collecting coin, getting up the career ladder. like whatever those first 40 years are, obviously childhood, but I mean the first part of adulthood is about establishing yourself in the world. You see that with musicians, don't you? They kind of come out with a lot of creativity and a lot of broadness in their work early doors, and then it maybe gets more sophisticated as the age, but maybe mellows as well. And the exciting part of finding that the rules no longer apply is that we get to rewrite our own rules from where we're at now and all the lessons we've learned on the way. So it's no longer what our parents think is right and wrong, or the collective parent that hides in society. Society's super parent who likes to tell you how to park a car. It's funny like that. You can go to Spain or probably France even and just abandon a car almost anywhere at any angle, and nobody bats an eyelid. It's not part of their culture, but here it's like everything is boxed in. Our houses are boxed in, boxy. You won't get better road signage anywhere in the world, not that I've seen, than the UK, but yeah, it's impressive, but it also gives you an eye into like how we love our rules. Our signs have to be 40 yards from the giveaway point, or like whatever it is. It's all written down. It's all established. Stops us getting out of line, doesn't it? Stops us stepping into our collective power. That's my thoughts for today. A little bit about this field, a little bit about Hawthorn, the medicine you might have, and maybe just checking it out. If you've got some in your area, you can have a walk around and see how it's doing. These butterflies have been out and about as well. I haven't seen them before, but there seems to be an abundance this year. The white ones with the yellow tips. Yeah, a little bit about my long COVID. A little bit of a rant about super parents and rules, and who do they really serve, those rules. Alright guys, that's it for me.